what's good everybody, Corbino here, and we have ourselves a comic book review of Avengers No Surrender. Avengers No Surrender was a 16-part series bringing all the different Avengers stories under one title, like Avengers, USA Avengers, Uncanny Avengers, etc. And bringing them all into one. And it was really good, really good. Now, when the Avengers team had got rid of Nova, Spider-Man, and Miss Marvel, and Iron Man was in that coma, I stopped reading it. Hercules has never really been one of my favorites, and I like the Jane Foster Thor, but I don't think I can deal with two gods talking the way they do for that long, so I wasn't really into it. I didn't really like the idea of regular Spider-Man there, so I quit that series. But then No Surrender came out, and the first issue had a really cool front and back page layout, and you could get like a holographic type thing, and so that was really cool too. I read it and I was like, holy crap, this is actually a really good start right here. This brings all those Avenger teams together, and it's really awesome because the Earth vanishes from where it's supposed to be. Like Captain Marvel and Alpha Flight and whatnot are up in space, and they see the Earth just vanish, so they don't really know what goes on there. And the heroes are on Earth, and now they're trying to save people because it's, you know, Earth being teleported all of a sudden out of orbit or from where it's supposed to be is going to cause some damage. And Cap, Black Panther, different people are trying to do things, but they all start freezing and they become like a blue, just like a little, they're just blue and they're frozen. And turns out that someone is they're playing a game. And anyways, so the rest of the Avengers that are left over includes like it shows has a lot of focus on Living Lightning, or now he just goes by Lightning. He's there, and you got both Wasp, you got Human Torch, you got the new Red Hulk, Hawkeye, Red Wolf, Scarlet Witch, Vision on and off, which I'll get to that and how that makes sense, Wonder Man, Rogue, Quicksilver. I mean, it focuses on a lot of cool characters that haven't really had the spotlight in a good while, and it focuses on some mutants too, which is even better because, you know, the mutants have and it focuses on Human Torch, which that's 4 mutants in the Marvel comics haven't really had the best, you know, treatment in the last, you know, couple years. Anyways, they're all trying to figure out what's going on, and all the Avengers get called together and like, who called us together? And they're all like, I don't know, it wasn't me. And someone's like, it was me, and they're like, oh my god, it can't be. And it's Valerie Vector, a founding member of the Avengers. Maybe? I don't know. Anyways, she has returned after years being gone. She like vanished from space and time during a fight with, I don't remember his name, but a while back. She's been gone for only 10 years though. That's what's crazy, because the battle she referenced was from like the 70s or 80s. Their sliding time scale's ridiculous. Anyways, they're all excited to see Valerie back, and she says like, I know some of you may not know me, and everyone's like, no, how could you not? You're the one that brought the Avengers together. You founded them. Da 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 da. And so I'm sitting here getting a little confused and upset, because I'm like, they better not legit try to make this girl a founding member and pretend that she's been there all along, because I'm not having it. There's lots of action, and it's really, seriously, it's such a great story arc, because it just focuses on so many cool characters. This new Valerie character, and they have to fight, but also not. Also, they have to fight, but also they don't have to fight. The Black Order and the Secret Society, I believe is what they're called. And because they're part of the game that's being played, and the game is being played by the Grand Master and the Challenger, and they're brothers. They're ancient beings or whatever they're called of the Marvel Universe, and they're trying to win. One has Secret Society or whatever, and one has the Black Order, and their game board is Earth, and they can only have so many Avengers, you know, in play. So like when Johnny Storm or Red Wolf die, then new characters like Vision or Wasp get unfrozen and they get to join the fight, stuff like that. It's really awesome. I mean, just action, action, action. And the Challenger's telling him, dude, I'm not even worried about this because I have an ace in the hole. Someone who cannot die, someone who is so tough, someone who is astounding, someone who is unbeatable, someone who is incredible, someone who is immortal. The Challenger brings back the Hulk. So that was really dope. Which he was back during Secret Empire, kind of confusingly. I don't, comics or ugh. Anyways, so Hulk is back and now he's immortal. Because, I mean, he's tried to die so many times, more than just Civil War and Secret Empire. He's tried to die before this too, and he's never dying. The Hulk he's immortal, apparently. It's the Hulk's back, bigger and stronger than ever. He is angry that they woke him up because he's been trying to just be at peace, but no, it's not happening. No one's letting Hulk live in peace, or die in peace. And it's awesome. The Vision tries to destroy the Hulk, but the Hulk destroys him. They're all trying to fight him and take him on, but it's not working. Red Hulk's been having some problems with his powers, so he can't fully Hulk out. So he even gets an Iron Patriot suit and puts it up around him and tries to take him on. He loses. Power Man tries to talk to him about it, and because he can't be hurt, but still he loses. Nobody can defeat the Hulk. It's ridiculous. People are sacrificing themselves to the bad guys, to the game, everything. And it's seriously, I just can't get over it. Like, it really was an amazing way to end this era of Avengers. Because now we just have one Avengers title again. And it's starting back off with the big three of the Avengers and some new members. But, like, this is an awesome way to close the story arcs of Uncanny, Occupy, the regular Avengers, whatever, and bring them all together as one. It was such a great, whoever came up with it, it was a great idea. No Surrender was a great story. It had great storytelling to it, a great premise, it had great artwork, it was just, action-packed. The Hulk's back, I mean, it was just, it was so awesome. And Jarvis gets hurt early on in this story, and it turns out he has some type of virus or like disease or whatever that he has contracted because he's been around all of these mutants, superheroes, gods, aliens throughout all these years, and he's the only human among all of them besides like Hawkeye or whatever, something like that. But he has been around them all this time. He contracted a disease, and Beast has to shrink down and go in and get it out of him. Nadia Pym's freaking out because she's saying he's like a father to him. Now, I didn't read the Unstoppable Wasp story arc, so I'm assuming that's why she loves Jarvis so much, because when she started appearing in all different Avengers, yeah, they had a little bit of a relationship, but nothing crazy. And in regular Avengers, nothing at all. So I'm assuming it's during Unstoppable Wasp that she has this crazy relationship with Jarvis, because she's been freaking out about it. So we have Jarvis coming back, and apparently he doesn't remember who Valerie is, because Valerie is the daughter of the Grandmaster, and he was his secret, like he's cheating, but he's been getting on to the Challenger about cheating in the game, but no, he's cheating. So that's sort of, dude, you can't be cheating and then get mad at other people for cheating. She ends up, telling everybody, and Jarvis also rats her out anyways. And they're like, can we even trust you? And she's like, I've seen the error of my ways, that I want to help you guys. My father keeps me locked up when he's not playing these games. I want to help. And so that's what she does. She does help. And it hurts some of the Avengers, like Wasp, because she was a founding member and so was Wasp. And so it hurts her that she wasn't actually real and all those memories were fake. And they saved the day. They saved the day, as you would expect. Hulk goes back to Bruce. He talks to Hawkeye about, thanks for doing what you did, and he's like, dude, it was no problem. And he's like, you gonna stick around? He's like, nah. And he turns around and Bruce is gone. But he's alive and well, basically. But Quicksilver went after the little blue ball that was going around freezing everything, the little blue orb or whatever, and he vanished or died or whatever. And he has a new series coming out called Quicksilver No Surrender, which I'm assuming will say what happened to him and whatnot, because Voodoo, Scarlet Witch, and Synopsis are wanting to go look for him, and that's where they left off in this story arc. The rest of the teams are disbanding, going on their way, doing different things. Some, like Wasp, is going to go join the Champions. Some are going to look for Quicksilver. Some are retiring, doing their own thing. And I think everybody that was here, though, is all, they're all officially leaving, because none of the people in these books are going to be in the new Avengers title, I'm realizing. Because that has She-Hulk, Black Panther, Captain Marvel, Doctor Strange, Ghost Rider. Yeah, so none of the new Avengers in the new story was an Avenger right here. So that's cool. I don't think the new Ghost Rider has ever been an Avenger, so that's cool for him. They tell Valerie that she's one of them now, and she's like, nah, I did too much bad, but one day maybe I'll be able to come back and join you guys for good. And they're like, well, we're gonna be here. The Earth gets back to where it needs to be. Captain Marvel's like, oh, thank God. And, everything goes back to normal, and they're setting up for the new era of Avengers and ending this era of many different Avengers. And they did a really good job, and I really enjoyed it. It was such a great story arc. I'm sure they're going to do a trade paperback of just No Surrender, and then you can also go pick up all 16 issues at your local comic shop, which I recommend because it just was such a good read. And it makes me kind of sad that they're ending all these, but it's for the better. I think I talked about all the main points, really, and mentioned all the characters. Some characters died, didn't die, and froze, got saved. It was all a big game. I just sort of wanted to tell you guys that I really enjoyed this story arc, and I really recommend going out and reading it yourself. So, yeah, let me know if you guys read this and what you guys think. So, until next time, stay geeky. This video is brought to you by Sideshow. Go to sideshowtoy.com for $25 off using our promo code, which will be down here or in the description below. Like I said, you get $25 off on awesome toys. So yeah, go do it.